I appreciate everyone being patient. You can imagine the side docket and like every software, new to the office and we trying to get access to it and this happens, that happens, it happens. When we set the docket, a lot of things started taking place and moving into motion. And so the last 48 hours have been kind of a blur and we were able to test the vast majority of the dockets. So we'll get to them later. Did you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Did you call the names in the steps of the courthouse 3 times?
Yes, sir, I did.
Each one?
Yes, sir.
Was there any response?
No response.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to issue a judgment night sign on those persons that we dated, called, and looked for. They will have their bonds revoked. There will be a failure to appear, and a warrant will be issued for their arrest. So I'm going to start with the arraignments. So for those of you that I called that are needing arraignments, let me first say that the purpose of the arraignment is to make sure that you understand, to ensure that you are the person that's being charged, and that you understand the range of punishment, and then to be given an opportunity to enter a plea or to be assigned an attorney if that's eligible. But you have the following rights. You have the right to remain silent and not make any statements, and any statement you make may be used against you. You have the right to hire a lawyer to represent you, to have a lawyer appointed to represent you if you're indigent or if you can't afford a lawyer. You have the right to have your lawyer present during any interview with police officers or lawyers that are representing the state. And you have the right to terminate any interview with peace officers or lawyers that are representing the state at any time. And we want you to understand your rights and the warnings that are given to you. So for those that are needing to be arraigned, I'm going to call you one by one. So the first one is Andres Roberto Vargas. So has he been arraigned? Okay, clerk? Yes. So in the case of Robert Andres Roberto Vargas, house number 6726, you'll file a waiver and you'll submit that to the court. Okay. Prosecutor,
That's fine, you don't have to pay it. Why you have to pay it? Because we give you free phone.
Thank you. Cause number 6758, Justin Joe Guevara.
Maybe spoke, and since the game is being we work with them to make sure they have all the information.
Okay, and I believe it was the same issue.
Is that true?
Right, so, no, but if the client has been arraigned as part of the court, what is it you, what is it? There's no paperwork that we filed. The judge has paperwork that she would sign. And then it would go to whoever was hearing for. Now, if we were supposed to file a waiver for arraignment form, we would do that, that's our fault. I don't think we filed waivers of arraignment this court ever. And so, the start.
Okay.
So, you can't, the reason I'm telling you this stuff is because you can't waive something that's already happened.
Correct,
Right.
right, but Judge, if I don't have something in my system, I don't know what to do.
And I think that's where, the issue is. Going back to the, and you can see, and again, we ask you to be patient. with us.
Yes, absolutely.
We're-
My thought.
Exactly, and as we're trying to transition forward to our docket, and that is gonna be our keeper of the records. We went and reviewed them, we didn't have them. So this is really just a safety mechanism for us to ensure that we've taken all the necessary steps.
So if I could ask David, that says that my client agrees to take their arraigned, that's fine, so then I can't arrange something in front of the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So there, somebody may have already been arraigned,
Okay.
I don't.
You don't know.
Okay. So we just need to figure out something that they have to arrange. The court is okay with having a waiver or saying off on a waiver, or they can just do it. I think that was
But I think it would be more appropriate if my client's been arraigned in front of the previous stuff that they filed an affidavit if they've been arraigned. If we're waiving, obviously, we're gonna waive this. I just don't want to produce the wrong document for you, because I don't want to pretend like something didn't happen.
Yes. And I understand your concern, but, and I don't think I don't think it would be. I don't see why that would cause much of an issue, even if we have to do it once or twice. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, do you have anything, Mr. Connell?
There's only one case on your document, there will be a different announcement in that one, and I'll make sure we're part of the
Please, yeah. Thank you very much. So. So, cause number 6758, you guys you wanna come back and revisit that? Is there any movement in the case? Until we, we'll get back after this quarter, and we'll go back and address, cause number 6758, Justin Joe Guevara. Yes, thank you. Cause number 6762, Jesus Carlos Ortega. Is that, do you have a list of names? I don't have that as a non-responsive. Would you repeat that, please, Emily? Cause number 6762, Ortega, driving while intoxicated. Jesus Ortega, correct.
I don't think there's any file.
Can you pull them up? Go to search.
Remember to determine whether it's ordained or client who don't see that he is or potentially could be, we go to the past.
Let me look through the eye document and see if I can pull up any information on
We're checking our system.
What was the name? It's not Jesus Sainz?
No.
it. Jesus Carlos Ortega.
Oh, no, it's not mine. It's me.
Well, that, oh, I should just be able to click on it. Six, 7, 6, 2. I don't see any attorneys. Yeah.
So I don't see where Mr. Ortega,
Was there even a letter sent to him? It doesn't show.
Yeah, he has not been arraigned.
I don't see where he has been served. And I don't see where he's been arraigned. It has that complaint has been filed. So, would you look into that one? Yeah. So all I have is a complaint that's been filed, Mr. Powell. Would you like to ask him the case? So we're gonna pass on cause number 6762, Jesus Carlos Ortega. And we'll wait for it to be reset and reviewed to be arraigned. Cause number 6773, Armando Ortiz Hernandez.
This is not one case. Can I approach?
Yes, please.
I would ask that you mute the Zoom so they can't hear me. Mr. Hernandez.
on cause number 6773, and they've asked for an evaluation. The prosecutor, Mr. Rockland, has agreed to it. So we're gonna file the appropriate paperwork for us for Mr. Pop to look at and make sure this case can move forward. Cause number 6891, William Caleb Rogers. $68.91. You need this?
I'm pretty good at this.
Cause number 6891, State of Texas versus William Caleb Rogers. See what he does. I show that the last information that I'm showing on record is information and a complaint. I don't show that he was served. Was there an, clerk, do you know if there was an intent to serve? It doesn't show an attorney on file, and this is, the offense is hunt or possess an exotic animal.
And it was for arraignment, so I'm assuming he has not been arraigned. But that's all.
So the last attempt to make him aware that he was to be here was 2021. Okay. So, Mr. Bonner? My only concern is that we didn't attempt to notify him for this. I can understand the 21.
It's another document. But we don't personally, the just the document.
No, I agree. If we attempted, if we did send him, the docket to be here and he's not here, then I would, if I could have a bailiff, go and call out the name William Caleb Rogers. William Caleb Rogers. Bailiff, I'll remind you, you're still in the room. You could be 3 times of the steps in the courthouse.
Judge, good afternoon. I'm sorry. This is Josh Spencer from Mr. Serrano. I'm not sure if you called the case. I apologize.
I don't think we've gotten to Mr. Spencer. Let me look through my notes and see where we're at.
Yes, sir.
No, we have- We are on number 12. And he has not been called yet.
Where's Josh Spencer? I know I wrote his name.
He is he's on our other document.
Okay.
On the other one.
So he did not answer?
No, sir.
Thank you very much. So after his name being called distinctly after the steps of the courthouse, I enter a judgment of 9 side for William Caleb Rogers and to forfeit the bond. Cause number 6892, Ulitza Lopez.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Could you pull up 6892 for me?
There you go, Judge. Carlos, Texas.
What was the date?
Ms. Lopez, the last activity I have in your file is that you applied for to have an attorney to represent you. I do see where Judge Guevara approved the order, and it was assigned to Far West, Texas.
It's not correct. He represents, yeah, wrong.
So we have a comment.
Yes.
So in that case, let me get with Ms. Lopez, did you understand that?
A little bit.
I'm trying to get Ms. Lopez, you broke up a little bit. Have you been in contact with any attorneys, Ms. Lopez?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, here you go.
Have you been in contact with any attorneys?
No,
No. Did you hear what the Far West Texas Defender's Office said? That they have a conflict. I have an order from the judge appointing you an attorney, but it appears that there's a conflict with them hearing the case. Have you done anything to search for another attorney or consulted with the with Mr. Pond, the prosecuting attorney?
That's, I think the appropriate thing for the prosecuting assistant. By an attorney that represents clients in court. just appointed. I have names, I can give it for them. But I think that's, she qualified for council and we're talking.
Okay. I don't know where Mr. Ponton went, but I'll wait for him, and if you wouldn't mind repeating that in his presence,
No problem.
so we can make sure that he doesn't have a,
He's here, but I'll repeat it.
please go ahead.
Since,
Let me get him spun out because he's been gone for a little bit. We just called, cause number 6892, Mr. Julissa, Miss Julissa Lopez. And it was an assault with an injury. There is an order in the file where she was declared indigent and offered a attorney through Far West, Texas. They found that there's a conflict at their office. And he's saying that we need to appoint another attorney, and he's willing and has others that can step in and do. So, any objections? Okay.
Whatever private attorneys and you agree with, so to speak.
I can give you what's the one that I know to take appointments, so you don't have the first that are local. That might be able to take that. Generally, just so you're aware, Judge, when our office is not like, you go to the widow, pick an attorney, you can sit to them and take over, take over.
Yeah. A rotation of attorneys that are willing and able. That's correct. So, is that done through the clerks?
No, it's done by you.
We'll send that out.
I'll get you the list.
If you would send me the list, via email, and then I'll reach out. Thank you very much.
Create your own list of attorneys and just follow it.
The future. Cause number 6915. The state of Texas versus Nathan Scott. Asking Robert. Six nine one five Nathan Scott.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Exactly. I've already said good morning twice. So, do you have representation?
No, sir. I just found out about this 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Let me look over your file and see where we're at with it.
Events.
I believe I thought it was dropped. Because it happened 2 years ago and I hadn't heard anything about it. My bond officer, he passed away the week after he bonded me out, and I talked to Mr. What was the judge? Justice of the Peace judge, and I thought it was dropped. I'm sorry for this.
No, that's fine. I don't show where you even been arraigned. I will tell you that it is a criminal trespass. It's a class B misdemeanor, which would be heard by this court. So what I'd like to do is do an arraignment with you.
An arranged meeting?
No, I'm gonna arraign you. I'm gonna give you your rights.
Okay.
We have, and then we're gonna go through some of the options that you have. So you have been charged with criminal trespass It is a Class B misdemeanor. You have the right to remain silent, not make any statements, and any statement made by you may be used against you. You have the right to hire a lawyer to represent you. To have a lawyer appointed to represent you if you are indigent and you can't afford a lawyer. To have a lawyer present during any interview with peace officers or lawyers that represent the state. And you have a right to terminate the interview with peace officers or lawyers that are representing the state at any time. Do you understand your rights and the warnings that were given to you?
I do understand my rights, sir.
Okay, so let me say that a Class B misdemeanor is punishable by a confinement of up to 180 days in county jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Would you like the information on the offense read out to you aloud?
Yes, I would.
Mr. Pond?
The information of Coach.
Please.
Mr. Otzenhofer, the information says that in the name and by authority of the state of Texas, I, Rod Ponton, County Attorney for the County of Presidio, State of Texas, come on behalf of the state of Texas and in connection with the complaint of Jennifer Olivas previously filed herein, present in and to the County of Presidio, State of Texas, that in said county and state, that on or about September 1st, 2020, and before the making and filing of this information in the County of Presidio and State of Texas, Nathan Scott Atzenhofer, hereinafter style defendant, did then and there intentionally knowingly enter or remain on or in a property of another person pursuant to Texas Penal Code Section 30.05 criminal trespass, that a person commits an offense if a person enters or remains on or in property of another without the effective consent of that person against the peace and dignity of the state, signed by me, Presidio County Attorney, filed of record March 5th, 2021. That's the information on file in the Presidio County Court against you.
Understood. Is this the time that I plead my case?
No, it's not. You still have some options before then. Assenhofer. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
No, sir. It's at Zinhofer, at Zin.
At Zenhofer. You can hire an attorney. You can also apply for a court-appointed attorney if you're considered indigent, if you don't have any other means. Another viable option that you have is you can visit with the county attorney and you can discuss your case at home privately and you can come to an agreement. You can come to an agreement and there's several options. You can work something out or you can enter a plea or plead not guilty, and then we'll set the court for another date.
Okay, I would like to speak with the county attorney. I had a text message, which I no longer have the phone, but I was texted to come drop off my mother's vehicle to her at the property. I got out of the vehicle, I got into another vehicle and left.
So I'm sorry, let Ms. Bowman, let Mr. Tomlin interrupt for just a minute.
So you could call me at the area code 432-386-0397.
0397. Zero 397. It's 386 432 386.
Yes.
32 386 0397. Thank you very much, Mr. Podden.
Okay, so we have an arrangement that Mr. Atzenhofer is going to contact the county attorney and they will discuss the particulars of the case.
Thank you very much, Judge Presidio.
You're very welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Before you go to the next case,
Please.
gonna make me.
Your Honor, am I free to go?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't mind.
Excuse me, Your Honor, I just wanted to ask a quick question. Did you happen to call my name, Darian Aguilar? Did you hear me?
Here, look this. Was it dismissed? Do you have him just, is he the only one that's not muted?
Huh?
I'm gonna take a step back and then I'll jump back for Julitza Lopez. So, my office is gonna reach out and find, I did find the order where, you do qualify to have attorney appointed for you. And, I'm gonna have to go back and find a lawyer to serve you. So the court will get back to you and we'll let you know who it is and we'll let them, and they'll be reaching out to you. So you're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If you need to, feel free to call the office and speak with the administrative assistant, Karina Nunez. Do you have our number?
No, can I have it?
Our number is 432-729-4452.
Okay. 7, 2, 9, 44, 52. Okay,
You're free to go.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Cause number 6969, the state of Texas versus Aide Esmeralda Estrada.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Good, Your Honor.
I show that you need to be arraigned.
I don't know what that means.
An arraignment is where I tell you the rights that you have. So you have, let me start by reading you your rights. You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement, and any statement made by you may be used against you. You have the right to hire a lawyer to represent you. You have to have a lawyer appointed to represent you if you are indigent. So if you don't have money for a lawyer and you want the court to consider that, if you can't afford an attorney, and you have the right to have a lawyer present during any interview with police officers or lawyers that are going to represent the state. And you have the right to terminate any interview with peace officers or lawyers that are going to represent the state at any time. So do you understand your rights and the warnings that were given to you?
Yes.
Do you wish to waive your rights and continue?
Continue.
One minute.
Yes, continue.
Let me rephrase that. Ms. Estrada. You understand your rights and the warnings that were given to you.
Yes.
Do you want to hire an attorney? Would you like to apply for a court-appointed attorney? Or would you like to visit with the county attorney about your case and how it could move forward?
Do I need an attorney?
It's completely up to you. You do have you are charged with driving with a suspended license.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to have the information read out loud to you? What the offense is?
Yes.
Yes. Do you understand why you were arrested?
Yes.
Mr. Pond, could I have you read the information out loud to Ms. Estrada? 6969.
I mean,
All right, this is Ida. Estrada. Ms. Estrada,
Yes.
the information filed against you on August 20th, 2021 says that in the name and by authority of the state of Texas, I, Rod Ponton, County Attorney for the County of Presidio, State of Texas, come in behalf of the state of Texas and in connection with the complaint of Frank Hernandez previously filed herein, present and into the County of Presidio, State of Texas, in said county and state on or about February 17th, 2020, before the making and filing of this information in the County of Presidio and State of Texas. One Aide Esmeralda Estrada, hereinafter style defendant, did then and there unlawfully drive and operate a motor vehicle on a public highway, to wit, in Presidio County, Texas, during the period that her operator's license was invalid against the peace and dignity of the state. Signed, Rod Ponton, Presidio County Attorney.
Ms. Estrada,
Yes.
how would you like to proceed?
Continue.
Thinking of an attorney, let's say she has to make a choice. She's gonna wait, she's gonna hire, she's gonna apply.
So you have, let me remind you of your options. You can hire an attorney. You can apply for a court-appointed attorney and to consider if you qualify. Or you can you can waive your rights and move forward and talk to the county attorney who just read you the information.
I don't know. And I'll wait and talk to the district attorney.
So, and again, all you're gonna be, you'll be able to visit with him and discuss your case further. He'll be able to give you more information. There's nothing that would disqualify you from in the future if you wanted to hire an attorney or seek indigency, that you couldn't come back and do that. This just allows us to move forward with the case. So, Mr. Ponder. So, would you like to visit with her now? Would you like me to provide your phone number?
Visit with her now? That's fine.
I have a case that probably easily be resolved. 432-386-0397.
I'm sorry, is that a phone number or?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
And I'll read it to you, Ms. Estrada. The county attorney, says that he'll wait for your phone call. And you can call him at 432-386-0397.
And the name is?
His name is Rod, R-O-D, Ponton, P-O-N-T-O-N, and he is the county attorney of the county of Presidio.
Okay.
That's good. And unless you have any further questions, you're free to go.
Okay. Do I call him like as soon as I leave or when do I call?
He's in court right now.
Okay.
Suspect anytime after that. I'm sure you could leave a message and his office will get back with you as soon as they can.
Oh, okay. And then that's it. I don't have to no more court or show up or anything like that, or he's gonna let me know.
He'll let you know as the case progresses.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're very welcome. Good luck.
Next, okay. That's the end of our arraignment. So we'll move on.
Excuse me, Your Honor, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm the interpreter that's on here on the, I don't believe I'm needed, and I was just wondering at this time if anybody left does need an interpreter or. Ah,
We're,
señor Sanz, no, está apagado su micrófono.
Okay.
Usted necesita intérprete.
He's an interpreter, so she has to.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm sorry. None of them, it all said no interpreter, and I just, so Mr. Science will need an interpreter.
Yo sí necesito intérprete.
Escuché bien.
that he successfully completed the pre-trial diversion. And there was a dismissal issued on March the 15th of 2023. Okay. I'm sorry, the interpreter, I didn't catch your name.
Yes, Your Honor, my name is Allison Santucci.
Okay. Did you catch all that?
I'm sorry, pardon me?
Did you catch what we just discussed?
No, I didn't. I couldn't hear. I didn't know if you were talking there. So I can, if you could say that again, I will translate it for Mr. Science.
I can. This is cause number 6504. The case is
6504, caso.
the state of Texas versus Jesus Alberto Sainz.
El estado de Texas versus contra Jesús Alberto Sainz.
Mr. Palm. Okay.
Your Honor, I'm unable to hear Mr. Ponton.
This case was dismissed on March 15th, 2023.
Okay, Miss, it was it Stentucci? Santucci. Miss Santucci, and
Yes, sir.
this microphones may not be working. Mine is working overly, and theirs is not working at all. But
yeah, I did not.
Basically, if you could, if what was said in court is Mr. Sainz, whose initial offense was driving while intoxicated, he went through pre-trial diversion. He successfully completed pre-trial diversion, and an order of dismissal was given on March the 15th of this year. So his case is closed.
Okay, señor Sainz, ¿me escucha?
Sí.
Ok, le acaba de decir el juez que usted, su cargo inicialmente era conducir en estado de ebriedad, pero usted asistió, terminó una clase de diversión, primer juicio, y como terminó eso, ellos despidieron este caso el 15 de marzo. Entonces su caso ya lo terminó, se terminó.
Ya está cerrado mi caso.
Otra vez, señor ¿Otra vez? ¿Qué dijo?
Ya. Solo que está cerrado mi caso. Ya se acabó.
Ok, es que la conexión es un poco mal, pero sí, ya terminó su caso. ¿Entendió?
Ok, gracias.
De nada, de nada.
And he's free to go.
Usted ya puede retirarse, ya terminamos con usted. Que tenga buen día.
Gracias, igual.
Thank you, Ms. Santucci. And we're nearing the
You're
end.
welcome.
We're nearing the end of the document. I don't know if we'll need you or not. I don't believe so. The next cause number is 6599. It's the state of Texas versus John Michael Serrano. And I believe he has representation. Mr.
Yes.
Spencer?
Good afternoon, Judge. I apologize.
No problem. Did you hear that, Mr. Spencer?
No, Judge.
I'm here with Mr. Rod Taunton, County Attorney for the state of Texas. And he says that your client has been offered pretrial diversion.
Perfect. Judge, we just need that paperwork. I don't, if they have sent it, I may have not seen it or missed it, but I expect that we should resolve this case.
Mr. Spencer, my assistant is out of the office on spring break this week. I'll make a note for her to send that to you next Monday. And
Not a problem.
hopefully you and your client can get this resolved.
I think so.
Wish to continue the case.
Yes. So Judge, if we can just have some time, we should get this case resolved.
Any objections?
No.
Okay, so you'll be getting that documentation to Mr. Spencer. He's asking for a continuance.
Yes, I agree to that.
And I have no issue at all. So we'll move forward.
Thank you, Judge. Well, I guess we'll just expect the court setting in a later date. May Mr. Serrano and I be excused?
You may be excused, and hopefully we're gonna start having these a little more consistently, so you'll be able to, but you'll know well in advance.
Thank you, Judge.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Serrano, you can hang up the phone and I will talk to you later. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Sir, do we have any others outstanding? Is there anything left unaddressed? Yes.
Minutes and cover versus 19 except for arraignment, we have a waiver of arraignment if you're ready to file.
Okay. Mr. Cotton? So I am looking at cause number 6919, the state of Texas versus Brandon Christian Smith for failure to identify.
That one was dismissed, Judge.
And it shows a dismissal date of 3/15/2023 in our docket.
Yes, sir.
In our file. And the outstanding cause number 6920 for resisting arrest. Do you have anything to add, Mr. Ponton?
No, I just asked it. Where the range will continue to touch up.
Yes, Your Honor, I have to give here, I'll show to the county attorney for your. The waiver for clause number 6920.
No objection? No. I have no objection. So ordered. Mr. Bond, is there anything else that? Here, and clerk? Is there anything else that we need to address? Do we have anything? That's it, right? So. So I want to thank everybody for being present and for being patient. We have no more business. I look forward to, yes, Charlotte and I still. So. And I appreciate it, and you're being too generous, but court is now closed.
Thank you, Your Honor.